Hey guys, Zen here, feeling much better than I have been. I'm so happy that I'm feeling better. Is this an update video? No, this is not. This is a surprise video. This is, you guys kind of voted and now I'm kind of going to answer your vote. So, in my update video, I mentioned that I have all these Republic characters, and I asked you guys if you wanted me to play one of them as a Let's Play. And sure enough, everybody said yes. I don't think there was a single person that was like, no. No Republic character. No, you can't. No, you don't get to. No. So basically, I'm finally. Ooh, I just got a text. Ooh. Sorry. Now I think it was Holy. So let me check. Yes, it was. Anyways, so basically, I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna do my video. This is number one. So which one of these is it? Well, you probably saw from the title. So I kind of gave it away by doing that, but. Or maybe I didn't. Ooh, maybe I'll name it something different. I don't know. We'll see when I actually get around to that. But it's definitely going to be my Smuggler. Now, why the Smuggler? Well, basically, everybody voted for different classes. It was a split down the line. Everybody wanted one of these. There wasn't one person that wasn't like, oh, everybody votes for the Smuggler. No, everybody was on a different one. And it was a literal, split. Everybody wanted one of these. So it was actually a really hard choice for me which one to do, because you guys all wanted to see all of them. And if I stop talking for a second, it's either I'm trying to catch my breath, because I am still sick, my throat feels better, or I have to burp, because I'm drinking Mountain Dew. So, it's just, not to be crude or anything, but just to let you guys know. So, yeah, so it was like you guys spread the butter around on the piece of toast, and I had to choose myself which one did I think was the better one, and I chose the Smuggler for a couple reasons. First reason, it's probably, of all the beta videos we did, the Smuggler is probably the most successful. That's a couple reasons why for that. One, it was on a few fan sites that they posted an article about us. Thank you guys for that, by the way. You know who you are. And it was pretty much the most successful one of all the beta videos. So that was my first reasoning behind it. Most people saw it and have seen the 1 to 10, which would make the rest of the content much easier. By the way, as you can see, I remade him. If you look at the video from yesterday, it's a much different character. I mean, I still got the faux hawk, but I don't look as gay. Or as overweight. He looked overweight for whatever reason. I noticed that when I went back and watched it. But the second reason I chose the Smuggler is these other three characters have really serious tones. Their story is really good, but is it fun to watch? Well, it depends. I would play this guy dark side. I would play her light side. I'd probably play him light side. Maybe dark side. And either way I cut it, it didn't matter if I go light side or dark side on any of these characters. It was just super serious. And did I want that? Not really, right? So the Smuggler is a really comedic story, and I think it's more fun to watch. So I think that alone would be a better choice for you guys to actually watch, because it would be more entertaining, really. And because I could come up with a few rules, and I'll tell you those rules after I clear my throat. So, first rule is that regardless, it doesn't matter if it's male or female, if it's a droid or a wall, if it has a flirt option in conversation, my rule is I have to take it with this guy. I have no other option. If there's a flirt option, I have to take it. If I end up killing 1,000 puppies and getting 1,000,000 darkside points, but get to flirt with a chick, I have to do it. That's just what I have to do. That was my rule I set out for this character when I made him. It's every flirt choice I have to do, and so far I've done it. I've done a pretty good job of it. If you saw my 1 to 10, you know what I'm talking about. And my other rule is that I'm going DPS. I went a Gunslinger with him rather than the Scoundrel that I went with in the beta. The Scoundrel is really fun, stealth is pretty cool and all, and you get to heal and you have some utility there. But it's not as fun as the Gunslinger. So my choice with the Gunslinger was a no-brainer, really. So I get to dual wield, I get to have a lot of fun with that, and I get to get personal cover or portable cover rather. Plus, I get to be a suave womanizer, and I think that's hilarious. And you'll see why when we get throughout this story. Now, for anybody who hasn't seen the 1 to 10 content, I'm sorry I'm blabbering on right here. If anyone who hasn't seen it, please go watch it if you're interested in watching these. There'll be a link up at the top that'll say, like, Zen SWTOR links, playlist galore, something weird like that. Click on that, it's in there. It should be some of the first ones. Now, if you have seen it, then this should be a seamless transition because I've made all the same choices I did in the beta. I haven't really changed my character a whole lot other than the class and the way it looks, or the advanced class rather. And yeah, other than that, it should be the same. You've already seen my ship. I'm not that far yet. I haven't recorded the 11 to 15 content, so that's what I wanted to show. So why am I still sitting here talking? Let's actually get into the game. What am I doing? I'm so excited. Here we go. By the way, there's the prologue story to catch you up if you haven't read it before. Oh, and I left the cursor on because I want to be able to point at things and be like, do you see that? He's got a booger hanging out of his nose. You never know. Also got myself like 3 things of water. Okay. Oh, don't mind that. Don't mind that. He's stealing credit boxes for me. So I picked up. I guess I should explain. I'm gonna play this character like I would play any other character. I'm not gonna like skip anything. I'm gonna play him like I'm gonna play any character. So I picked up 3 of the crew skills here. I picked up Cybertech rather, which is it does like all the mods that you could put in weapons and armor. I picked up Scavenging because that supports it, and usually you would pick up Underworld Trading to support those 2, but I picked up the Slicing because I'm gonna need the money. And if you can tell, boom! Look at that! Oh man! Oh 13,000! Oh. And then I also have already purchased the 5,000 upgrade on my slot there. So, you know, like a boss. That's how I am. Actually, I just took the money from the 2 Jedi characters. So it's like, I'm going to need it. If I'm going to be a smuggler, I need the money. So we got Corso with me. Life is good. I need to find my bank to throw these other things in real quick. One thing I don't like about the fleet, the Republic or Imperial fleet, there's so many people in it that it's super laggy. Like when I open this up, you'll see. You see how like oh gosh, there's 2 things to put in. There's just like don't go anywhere with that. There was it's laggy here. So let's get off this planet ASAP. Buff myself up, man. I'm ready to play. I just got this guy to level 8. Well, not just. I mean, I spent an hour listening to the hotspot on GameSpot rather, not GameStop, the off company, but GameSpot, the awesome company, with Daniel Erickson, and it was really good. That was a good, if you don't know, Daniel Erickson's the lead writer of SWTOR. It was a really good interview with him. So while I was doing that, I was leveling up my Slate. I wish I was feeling better. I mean, I'm still sick, and it's awful. And I wish that I wasn't feeling so awful, but I mean, it could be worse, I guess, now that I think back. It could be like yesterday when, by the end of the night, I'd lost my voice. I could not talk. It was awful. And then I was, like, up for 3 hours trying to fall asleep just because I was coughing myself awake. It was bad. When you go onto a new planet, the load screen's kind of long. That and I have a terrible processor. If you were like, wow, this is a long load screen, it is. But hey, at least you get to read this tip a few times. Coruscant. Okay, I gotta make sure that my soundboard here on my computer isn't glitching out because I see it blinking, so you won't even notice the change. There we go. By the way, funny story. It's actually when I'm not recording, because I keep fraps hard capped at 30 frames when I'm... Where am I going? No. When I'm not recording, I'm running at 90 frames per second in here. I think that's awesome. Almost forgot to turn back on the game dialogue there. I fixed that, though. Here we go. So many technical issues. I'm still going the wrong way, aren't I? Man, I'm bad at this. This is like my... other than the other time that I was on Coruscant during the beta with the Smuggler, this is my first time back. So I don't really remember anything. Which is good, you know, because then I'm not like blasting through the quests. Showed you my... I have to go down, dang it. Don't die, don't die, don't... Ooh. It took quite a bit of damage. You could drop pretty far, though, it looks like. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Corso. How nice of you to teleport to me. Yeah, I think this might be low overlap from the last beta video, but deal with it.
Everything on Coruscant is huge. You see those city towers as we flew in? How many people you figure live in those? Millions?
Should I be nice to him? Yeah, I'm just gonna play it how I was. So he's cool. He's cool.
Looks like some of the city towers lost a few levels.
Heard the Sith Empire hit this planet pretty hard. Even knocked the Jedi Temple off its pedestal. Want to find Skavik before we're too old to shoot straight? We're gonna need local help.
Got someone particular in mind?
I happen to know the perfect guy. There's a gambler named Darmus Polarin who keeps tabs on everything worth knowing about Coruscant. Good man. You'll like him.
Worth a visit, I guess. Where do I find this Darmus?
Vidu always said if you look for a sabacc table surrounded by beautiful women, you'll find Darmus. But I can narrow that down. I still have Vidu's hollow frequency contacts, and Darmus is one of them. Give me a second, and we'll talk to the man himself.
Corso, is that you? It's been too long, you rascal. What brings you to Coruscant?
A friend and I are in a real bind. Is there a place we can meet you?
Of course. Come to my private cantina booth. I'm here now, winning my 10th hand of sabacc against a very persistent Rhodian. Hope you don't mind the occasional blaster fire. The cantina is in a rowdy part of Coruscant.
I'll be there as quick as I can.
Well, this sounds urgent. I can't wait to hear the details.
Keep your comlink channel open, Darmus. I've got some bad news about Vidu. I'll bring Darmus up to speed while we travel, Captain.
Stick with me or I'll leave you behind.
That was the wrong button. I meant to hit 2. Oh well. I'm just gonna check my sound real quick, make sure that is turned up a little bit more. I think I could turn up the voices just a little bit. So let me just pop this open real quick. You'll see my cursor and everything over the sound thing, but you won't see it. Okay. Should be a bit louder, I think. In that case, let me turn this down a bit, and this down a bit, and that down a bit. Yes. Okay, we should be good. And as you can tell, I'm going to try not to talk over the dialogue because it's really good. I like that everything's still in a quest hub. Like, I get to pick up all these quests on my way to this guy.
Ah, you're here. It's a great pleasure to meet one of the Republic's finest. I admire anyone who charges into an active volcano full of separatists and comes back alive.
Technically, I didn't know it was active when I blasted in there. Not that it mattered.
My point is, you have a talent for beating the odds. People respect that. I represent Venara Cale, Senator of Coruscant. She not only speaks for our capital world in the Galactic Senate, but oversees this planet's government. Senator Cale leads the effort to rebuild what was destroyed during the Sith Empire's invasion. Healing those old wounds has been slow and painful.
The war's been over a long time. Hard to believe we're still recovering.
Some wounds run deeper than others. This world faces many a crisis. A shattered infrastructure, a booming refugee population, whole sectors descending into anarchy. All of these hinder the rebuilding. Senator Cale believes you're specially qualified to deal with a dangerous and urgent threat. She'd appreciate the favor of a meeting. Immediately.
How long have you loitered around the spaceport waiting for my shuttle?
My time is the Senator's time, and I never wait for long. Senator Cale is the greatest leader we've had in decades. She'll not only rebuild this world, but the rest of the Republic with it. Speak to Minister Immo at the Senate Tower. Tell him you're expected. Good luck, and welcome to Coruscant.
Yeah, yes. Yes, let's move on now. I think you're so cool with your mount.
Coruscant sure is good at making a fella feel small. I guess it's kind of inspiring.
I really do like Coruscant quite a bit. I like it feels like the movies. I think that's the most important part, isn't it? If it feels like the movies, you know it's Star Wars. I think there was another quest to pick up in here, but it's not popping up. Okay, I think I know where I go now, because there's this whole other area I haven't explored up over here. There we go. Picked up the taxi.
Open for business.
I think if the voiceover is good, let me know if the volume's good on it, or if you need the music down or something. Because right now it's just my personal ear picking out what I like and don't like about the sound. So let me know what works better for you guys. Yeah, just to make sure this series goes well. This will be all the way to 50.
Mighty proud of their office building, aren't they? Can't say I blame them.
Now, hold on. That seems a bit loud. Here, hold on. While we're running. That should be much better. I like how Corsair just takes up like an entire corner of my frame here. Oh, okay, hold on, sorry. Let me untrack that. I was gonna do the S list, but I was like, meh, it's a waste of time.
Bemerati Hivo, Semper Finst June, Umesan, Dumul Ganyor Nal.
Was that it? Oh, never mind.
Thank you for coming on short notice. I'm Senator Venara Cale. Forgive my abruptness, but time is a luxury I don't possess. As you may have heard, Coruscant is overwhelmed with refugees fleeing Imperial tyranny. Many have been here since the war. The refugees took over the old galactic market sector, huddling in shops and warehouses that were abandoned during the sacking of Coruscant. They refused to leave.
Is the Republic doing anything to provide for these refugees?
Resources are scarce. There's only so much we can do. As so often happens when fear and poverty dominate, a criminal element has risen to take advantage of the situation. The Migrant Merchants Guild began as a political advocacy group for refugees. Over the years, it transformed into a ruthless and murderous criminal syndicate.
Do the gangsters have a power structure? A leader?
It's a consortium of powerful crime lords. When one falls, another takes his place. It makes them difficult to defeat. The Migrant Merchants Guild has grown increasingly hostile and violent. Their criminal enforcers have acquired military-grade weaponry. Earlier today, their thugs took to the streets. They attacked our security personnel, set fires, began rioting. We're facing an armed insurrection.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I've got nothing to do with criminal activity. Promise.
I'm told you're very good at dealing with armed insurgents. That's my interest in you, Captain. For generations, the old galactic market was Coruscant's central trade hub. Its importance isn't merely economic. It's a symbol of the Republic's freedom. The comm channels are jammed. We've lost contact with our security forces. I need your help ending this crisis.
Oh.
The criminals must not win.
First one that I may have missed over one. Oops. But hey, first one. Here we go.
Leave
Oh,
everything to me, gorgeous. When the bad guys are all gone, I'll take you out for dinner.
That's a generous offer. We'll discuss it later.
I'm sure we will.
Whatever you must to save innocent lives from that criminal filth. Find my security chief, Captain Winborn. He'll help. Good luck.
There I go, abiding to #1 rule of smugglerisms. I made that up. But it is my #1 rule. If there's a flirt option, I have to use it. If there's a trash can I'm talking to and the trash can has a flirt option, I must flirt with the trash can. It's just how we're gonna roll this character. Which is hilarious to me. What? Should I keep that over there? Oh, I almost forgot. Okay, there's currently a bug in the game. When you... Anytime you relog, it re-enables the cover bar, and I don't really like the cover bar, so... I mean, it's useful, but it's not my thing. Did I get all the quests? Okay, I only have 2 quests. Where the heck am I going? Let's check my map. Consult. It's not really... You're so helpful, map. You're so helpful. I guess we'll go to the little travel thing and see where the heck I can go. This has been a pretty passive video. There's been no like crazy attacks or anything. There will be, I swear. There'll be a lot of combat. Less quest to pick up and more combat.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
You guys get to see Coruscant again. You know, it's pretty cool. If I don't go whipping my camera around. Why do I gotta fly through the smog? It's just a bad idea. Come on, Corso. Let's do this shindig. Oh, I've got like 3 more quests to pick up down here, don't I? If I recall correctly. I think I did all of this in the beta video. It's fine. It's recap. It's bringing you up to speed. It's the previously on smugglerisms. I'm sticking with it. That's a good word. It's the smugglerisms.
I greet you on behalf of the great and noble Senator Dolly Burbark. I have the honor of being his senior page. The Senator sent me as his representative, though he'd prefer to be here himself. He loves to walk among his people.
If your Senator wanted to be here, he'd be here.
Oh, he does. He stopped here on his way to the spaceport last year. He even waved at some of his admirers. Today, the Senator sent me to find brave and loyal citizens to help with a security crisis. It involves his work to restore the Republic to glory by re-establishing our technological superiority.
Well, that's all very nice. But what's the crisis?
I was just getting to that. Recently, the Senator arranged to acquire a shipment of computer chips, advanced hardware that could create whole new industries for the Republic. Unfortunately, the shipment was hijacked by the Migrant Merchants Guild. Now, Republic security is afraid to take on the Guild's thugs.
You're looking for outside help.
Exactly. The Senator says this issue is really over security's head anyways. Recovering the shipment of chips from the Guild would be a great service to Senator Bark and the Republic.
I'll do it blindfolded, just for fun.
I can see you're a man of action. Perfect for this job. I'm glad I found you. To find out where the Guild has hidden the Senator's shipment, you'll have to speak with Security Captain Denel Zahn. He ran the investigation. Then return the shipment to Senator Bark's office in the Senate Tower. I'm sure he'll want to thank you personally.
Sure, it goes without saying that this is going to have spoilers. I'm almost certain I don't have to say that. If you can read, you probably already know that. But might as well throw it out there. You never know. Some people actually have a hard time reading. You know, it's a real issue. Deal with it. wasn't there... Oh, gosh. Now I'm like, isn't there a quest around here that I forgot? Well, I'm trying to remember from what I did in the beta, which is really hard to do, because I played a lot in the beta. I got all 4 of those characters to level 10 and recorded it all, and that was nuts. That was almost a bit... Wait, hold on. There's a safe over here. Oh, you see it? Oh, whoa. Now you see it? There we go. Yeah, we'll let Corso do it. So on the mini-map you can see them. It's like mining nodes in Warcraft. Look, free 59 credits. That's all it is. It's free money. Yeah, as a smuggler, I can't deny free money. This is how I'm gonna roll.
Wow, even the cantinas here are big. Dharma says this is the best watering hole on the planet.
No, I guess I could talk to him again like I did in the beta, huh?
Details are up to you. All I'm saying is,
this is the best feeling. A sky full of stars, a new planet waiting across the galaxy, never gets old.
Why do you think I never settled down?
There's something about cities. All that plasteel and concrete. Weighs too much to ever feel free. When I came back to Ord Mantell, I thought that was the end for me. Thanks for giving me a way off.
No problem, bud. Where am I going? This way? It looks like... Oh, this way. I was looking at my map and I saw where it was, and I was like, that's not... I can't go... It won't let me in there. Did he have a Wookiee? I want a Wookiee pet. Companion, I mean. Oh dear, where am I going? What did I miss in here? I missed something. Hold on. Where's... Oh, that was the door I came in at. That's... Oh dear. You guys are probably like, oh my gosh! You're going the wrong way! It's a trap! It's okay. It's okay. I figured it out. It just took me a second. And... the Smuggler area. I thought it was going to pump up there and go be like, oh, you got a story. Like, oh, geez. No, it doesn't. There we go. Just remember that Han Solo shot first.
Welcome, my friend. I'm Darmus Polerance, a back player and information resource without equal.
You seem to have a lot of female admirers.
Women seem to find me irresistible. Just one more way, I'm an extremely fortunate man. Sorry to hear about Vidu. He was a man of refined taste and a terrible card player. I'll truly miss him. Life is like sabacc. The trick is to quit while you're ahead and enjoy your winnings. Exactly how I'll spend my twilight years.
Best of luck to you.
Who needs luck? With the right preparation and a flexible strategy, a man can be ready for anything life throws at him. Even death. Now, I know this isn't a social call. Corso says you have troubles, and I'm prepared to help.
A man named Skavik stole my freighter and brought it here.
Corso mentioned a cargo hold full of stolen blasters, and the infamous Rogun the Butcher, too. My sympathies. Skavik is well known in the galactic underworld. He's earned death sentences across the galaxy for everything from armed robbery to kidnapping. He's known to be in the Sith Empire's pocket, and he even cheats at cards. I'm happy to help you find him.
Skavik works for the Empire?
On occasion, yes. The man isn't particular about his friends. Let's hope that makes him easier to catch. Soon as Corso mentioned Skavik's name, I alerted all my best informants. I'm getting some interesting leads.
What did I tell you, Captain? Darmus can find out anything. We'll have Skavik in no time.
Good job, Corso.
Let's hear Darmus's brilliant advice first.
I don't offer advice, Captain. Only information. What you do with it is up to you. Skavik recently used the services of a data slicer named Kixie in the Migrant Merchants Guild headquarters. Quite talented, I hear.
I'll say this. The man has a way with women.
I don't think it's a romantic relationship. Skavik doesn't convert with aliens. Even near humans like Kixie. Kixie might be able to help you flush Skavik out of hiding. Be careful, though. The Guild is well armed and doesn't like outsiders. Excuse me, but I noticed some delightful young ladies in desperate need of attention. Duty calls.
Awkward. Okay, so where to now? Outside of the cantina. That would probably be the best bet. I think I'm gonna stick. Sorry, I'm gonna stick with the titles that I have, or the title I have now, and then once I get my ship, I think I'll switch back to captain. Because, I mean, it's like what's his nut? The dude from Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like Captain Jack syndrome. I don't have a ship, therefore I'm not a captain. My ship got stolen, so am I a captain? Maybe, maybe not. But I plan to become one again as soon as I get my ship back. And it's good that now you guys actually get to see all that culminate. Before I was just like, yeah, I've got a ship, and you guys are like, what? Like what? Well, how did what? But now
Placing the bounty here. Details are up to you. All I'm saying is, you better be sure.
But I've been cheated out of everything I own. She deserves to die.
Disintegration's extra, not to mention permanent.
I'm desperate
Seems like
now.
you're overdoing it.
I wish I could help,
You may
Nick.
be
I
right.
really do,
After all,
I can't
she is
spare the
my
man.
Really, who the heck is talking? That was really loud and annoying. Okay, there we go. Let's try this again.
I'm desperate, Mal. I wish I could help, Nick. I really do, but I can't spare the manpower. Is this what the Republic has been reduced to? Indifference to the suffering of aliens?
Does whining about it make you feel better?
You call protesting the neglect of peaceful Republic citizens whining? For us, there is no justice. We are ruled over by gangsters who call themselves the Migrant Merchants Guild, while Republic security...
Nick, none of you should be living here. We can't guarantee your safety. You know that.
Our homes were buried under rubble during the war. Not our fault the businessmen here are all crooks.
There's some way I can pitch in?
I don't know. Things are not well at all, and I do so need someone. The Republic considers us squatters and wants us out. The Migrant Merchants Guild claims to protect us, but all they do is exploit us. Now the Guild has kidnapped my mate Rhea and put her to work as an entertainer. Rhea, forced to dance for the pleasure of scoundrels.
Why did the Guild kidnap your mate?
Because I failed to make my protection payments. And as you can see, Republic security couldn't care less.
Mammal toe.
Oh, for goodness sake, Nick, give it a
You
rest.
see that?
There's no
Lol.
telling what humiliations and depravities Rhea's been forced to endure. My beloved is worth a great deal to me. Bring her back and I'll reward you handsomely.
All right, I'll do it. I always was a sucker for people in love.
Thank the ancestors. I cannot express what this means to me. Rhea is being held with the other dancers in the guild headquarters. She's a beautiful Nautilin with lovely green head tresses. I'm sure you'll know her.
Yay! Sorry, I like picking up quests that I can just do all at once. It makes life much easier. I could probably do that with Corso. We'll see. Maybe I might pick up another dude. Not like that, but you know. Oh gosh, you know what I mean.